All right. Well, still not counting, but we'll just go for it and hope it works.
All right.
So, my name is Shariana Heller, and I am going to be doing this interview with you for my interviewing class, in which I will be trying to tell you about a new product I discovered.
All right.
All right, so how do you feel about current technology?
I think it's good where it's at, but I think there's always room for improvement.
And are you a person who will tend to keep up with trends and buy new products as they come out?
If it tends to suit my need, I will. But I always keep an eye out and an ear open for any new product that's coming out.
All right, thank you. And what current phone do you have at this time?
Currently, I have a Galaxy S5, so I'm in need of an update.
Oh, well, that's great because today the product I want to talk to you about is an update. Of course, it's playing for the other team. How do you feel about Apple products?
I think Apple products are real good for someone who is interested in just like having things like already ready for them. Like they don't have to go looking too hard for any kind of special like gadget or anything.
Well, I do have to agree with you there. Can't say that's wrong. So, today, the product I would like to talk to you about is the new Apple iPhone 11.
All
Have you seen much about it on TV and online?
Unfortunately, I have not. So I'm ready to learn everything and anything about this new phone.
Great. Okay, so here I have the Apple iPhone 11, regular sized. It is the lowest version of the new ones they put out because they put out an 11, an 11 Pro, and an 11 Pro Max.
Yes.
So, my next question for you will have to be, how do you feel about pictures? I mean, obviously, it's a new century, so we're taking a lot of pictures. Are you one for photos?
Yes, I'm a journalism major, and I don't always have my professional camera on me. So if I can have a phone that can take good quality pictures, then I'll gladly look into it.
Well, let me tell you, if there is one feature that I have loved more than anything, it is the new camera on the 11. It is probably the best camera I've seen. Unfortunately, I did not get the one with three cameras, but I have taken a look at it. The picturing is absolutely amazing.
It's good to hear.
So, with the newest phone, since you are a Galaxy person, this makes this a lot more fun for me because you're not experienced with iPhone. And so, as I said, this is the product. It's pretty simple, straightforward, like you said. And you have here, there are since we're talking photos, we have plenty of options for the types of photos, the types of videos, and they come with different backgrounds. I am absolutely in love with it. And I'm not even a selfie person, but more of a let's take a picture of the sky person. And I can tell you, I've never seen such beautiful pictures.
Oh, that's good to hear. That's always been an issue with Android phones, is their camera quality is not the best.
I can actually even show you an example of one I just recently took. I work night shifts. So I was coming home one morning and I'm like, wow, look at that sky. Because I'm sure you have ran into a moment when you're like, wow, I really wish I can get a picture of this. Am I right?
Oh, definitely.
So that is my picture. It came out clear. I mean, I'm sure it's not as clear on the camera as it is in real life. Caught so many details.
Oh, that's real interesting to hear. Yeah, I'm like I said, like the I've managed to get some decent pictures with this phone, but it sometimes it's not usable for like projects I'm using or anything. So it's good to hear that it's able to get like real crisp pictures out of it.
It does. And that's not its only feature. One of the biggest ones that all of us iPhone people or Apple in general people are excited about is Siri. Now, even I feel, I'm one who will upgrade once a year, which I know sounds like a crazy person. Don't trust me, I get it. And out of all the phones I've had, I feel like this one actually listens to me more, which is really good because when I'm like driving or attending to other stuff, being able to have my phone immediately recognize my voice and come into full effect has been amazing. Texting and driving is a big issue today. So,
Mm-hmm.
one thing we want is our phones to be able to understand us to where we don't need to pick it up and we don't need to look at it. And I could say it does that greatly. And it rereads the text message to verify you said everything right. And it'll even ask you at the end, do you want to change or send, just in case it might have misheard something, which rarely happens to me.
Oh, that's good to hear.
So, do you see yourself at any point within the next year or two upgrading?
Definitely. I'm looking to, like near the end of this year upgrading. So because it's about time I update my contact and everything contract. So I'm definitely looking in the market and always open to suggestions.
Great. And, the changes, as I've heard, I've been iPhone forever, the change is quite difficult. So I actually would like to give a review from someone that I know, which is actually my mother. I've recently just switched her over to even the 10. And I can tell you her transition from Android to Apple was easy. You would think, it's completely different, which it is.
Yeah.
Androids have way more buttons and iPhones typically have one, which can be a good thing for most people, not
Yeah.
too complicated. So I definitely think that Apple iPhone, especially the newest one, if you're big on photography, because I think that is the biggest detail between this one and the last one that was produced. I would recommend the 11. You don't have to worry about too hard of a transition. Pictures are clean cut. And, you got your buddy Siri who's always listening to you. And every time I say that, mine keeps turning on because it thinks I want to talk to it. And I don't. So I would like to thank you for hearing me out on this pitch. And at this point in time, how do you feel about the Apple iPhone 11?
Well, I feel like it's definitely like catering to what I'm looking for, especially for my career and everything. And another big thing is a lot of the computers on campus are Apple products, so it'd be a real easy transition from going from my phone to the computer there. So I'll definitely look into these more than I was giving it credit to when deciding to pick up this new phone.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. If I have any other questions, would it be okay if I reach out to you via email or any other form of communication on Blackboard?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Thank you.